Today I want to talk about Gaza, Hamas, Israel, everything going on in Gaza as far as is it at peace yet? First of all, they've had the living hostages returned to Israel. That's great. Israel's released hostages from prisons and so forth, up to 2,000 for the Gazans, Palestinians. And the dead Israeli hostages are being brought back one by one by one, but they haven't been fulfilled like they're supposed to do in 72 hours. And also, Hamas is taking people out in the streets and executing them left and right to try to keep control of the area right now. And they're rearming in some ways. They're regrouping. They said there's up to 20,000 Hamas in the area of Gaza right now. But let's look at a verse today from Psalm 83 and might talk a little bit about what's going on right now. In Psalms 83, 1 through 4, it says, starting in verse 1, O God, do not remain quiet, do not be silent. To those who hate you have exalted themselves. They make them shrewd plans against the people and conspire toward or together against your treasured ones. They have said, come and let us wipe them out as a nation, that the nation of Israel be remembered no more. That's Psalms 83, 1 through 4. This is the attitude, the mentality in the Middle East, especially with Gaza people, the Hamas, the Hezbollah, the Houthis. You can go on and on and on. They have a mindset of we must wipe out Israel. And from the river to sea really means wipe them all out, push them into the sea. This is nothing new. This is from old biblical times, way, way back. And it is something that was not going to go away until Jesus comes back. But Psalms 83 hints about this when it talks about the tents of Edom, Ishmaelites, that would be southern Jordan and Saudi Arabia, Moab and the Hagrites, that means the central and northern Jordan, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, that means Lebanon, Syria, and the Sinai Peninsula. Philistia basically was the Gaza Strip where the Hamas has been, and the inhabitants of Tyre, basically more of Lebanon. And Assyria also is joined then, it says in this passage, and Assyria is Assyria is Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq. So in general, what this passage talks about coming against Israel is really what they're saying in this passage way, way hundreds of years ago. They're talking about possibly right now. And so Israel's had a war on all these fronts. These nations want to wipe them off the map. They want to make them a nation no more. And so that's going to happen, they think, but God says no. It says in these particular war, Israel will be the victor because God has helped them take care of everything. So remember, God is in limbo right now, but God's still on the throne, and God is controlling what's happening. And be blessed, be looking up, and Jesus is coming soon. Don't forget that. Until next time, bless you in the name of the Lord.